Hello students, and welcome back to Hexxit Education. Today we'll be fighting against one of the most difficult, at least geologically, dungeons from Bear Dungeons, and this is the Volcano dungeon. Now this is not to be confused with the Volcano biome. The way you can tell the difference is that a Volcano dungeon looks like this. It is a large, smooth stone structure. On the minimap, it resembles, so you can sort of see the lava flowing. You can kind of see some kind of central area over here, as opposed to a volcano biome, which is usually black in color from the ash blocks. Now, this one is very difficult to fully clear, primarily because a lot of the value of a volcano dungeon is in the dungeon itself, meaning it spawns with a lot of exposed minerals. So what I have now is I've got a normal meteorite axe and pickaxe for the quick looting. I've got a crystal bow and crystal diamond sword, and diamond giant sword. I've got some diamond gear, but I've also got cloud boots. So I'm going to try and use the cloud boots to my advantage and try and at least get some of the more valuable ores off the side of this thing. Not all of them, because I definitely couldn't clear the whole thing. But I also have with me 2 stacks of gravel. So I'm hoping that will help sort of bridge the gap and let me carefully get more loot out of this. So I'm going to try as much as I can to record me getting some of this loot, but first thing I want to do is I want to try and get rid of some of these lava source blocks because they are incredibly dangerous, and even though they look cool, they are not very useful. And you may have to put in more than one depending on where exactly it's located. Yeah, it doesn't always update, so you need to help it along. So I think I got a little bit of lava off that way. And see, okay, now it is very slowly receding. It will rewrite on map writer, but it will take a long time. And there are source blocks along the sides of this. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the best tools to use in a volcano dungeon, and really I think the cloud boots are your best bet. Cloud boots and some fire resistance potions. I guess if you happen to fall, I think falling is your main danger, because you're not likely to accidentally go into the lava. You're more likely to accidentally fall, hit the lava, and keep going down. But see, the cloud boots make it a lot easier to move. You just have to move to the right area. See, okay, now this is another example of a not quite in the right place. Oh, and be very careful. Do not place gravel underneath you, because if it drops because of gravity, it will take you with it. Yeah, it'll take a while, so be right back. So I spent a little bit of time going through some parts of this volcano dungeon, the outside, and I didn't make a whole lot of progress in removing. Oh, hello, Mr. Vulture, or Eagle. Hello, Mr. Eagle. I didn't make a lot of progress in clearing out a lot of lava. This thing is actually really freaking massive. I spent more than a stack of gravel, and I was only able to remove a little bit of the topmost lava. I don't think there's a lot of source blocks down there. I just think it's a lot of slow-moving lava. I think in later versions of Minecraft they fixed those liquid dynamics, but not in the version we use in Hexxit. One thing I didn't learn, it's actually kind of cool. If you hold Shift and press jump, you can actually jump in a certain direction. So you can jump normally, even though you're wearing cloud boots. That's kind of cool to know. I picked up a emerald, coal, diamond, gold, and iron. So it's a little example of things you can find in a volcano dungeon on the outside. I should note that we are in an extreme hills biome, so that's why you get emeralds. I don't think that they naturally spawn within the structure itself. I think it's sort of it creates the structure out of the local environment. Oh, there's lapis over there too. I forgot to get that. But there's it sort of creates the structure out of the local environment. So you're not necessarily get emerald if you're not in a extreme hills biome. Now the hard part is going to be, how the heck do I get down there? Now, from what I understand, it's supposed to be kind of like a spiral staircase into it. But I think, okay, you look down. Right now, I have far render distance. Right all the way down there is a lava pit. below, above that though, is a layer of netherrack. That's what we want to hit. Now, because we have the cloud boost, we have feather falling X, so we should be in pretty good shape like that. The difficult part is finding a way down that will hit the netherrack and miss the lava. And be very careful when you're up here. I almost fell a couple times, not off of the volcano, but down. Some of these holes lead straight down into the lava pit, so be careful. Hug shift until you know where you want to fall. Yeah, see, that one leads into the pit. I'm tempted to like dig down, but my understanding is that there is a path of sorts down into the biome and into this dungeon. One thing that's kind of irritating is that it's actually similar spawn rules to the Hollow Hills in Twilight Forest, meaning there are, you can see them, sort of these stalagmites, or yeah, stalagmites that protrude down and have ores in them. So you can't really access them unless you dig down a whole lot from the top or dig up from the netherrack level. So you have to get down there in order to do that. So I think our best option at this point is to just take a spot, dig down, and drop. So I'm gonna have to just ballpark it. And of course, standard Minecraft rules: do not dig directly down. Always dig in front of yourself. And it helps that I have the meteorite tools, because it enables me to grab any materials that I may pick up without having to move over to them. Okay, I think I now understand what they meant by spiral staircase in the Better Dungeons Volcano. I think what they meant was you have to create a spiral staircase by digging down into the Better Dungeons Volcano, because there isn't one. So I took me a little while. I was able to get fairly close to it, but now I've got this lava wall here. I am seeing a single spawner right down there. I'm pretty sure it's a single spawner. So I'm going to try and ride this column straight down into it and take it out. Well, hopefully I'll take it out. If I don't take it out, then I'll kill whoever is inside it. One thing I need to do though beforehand is use one of my fire potions. So let's see what we can do. Geronimo! Oh, crap. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally just went up extra level. A dwarf. Okay. I think I killed him. A little hard to tell, but okay, those are spawners. Those aren't single spawners. Seems like these guys are not immune to lava, which is, I think, fortunate. But I need to head back up there because I don't want to do this thing out of order. If I can do this in one. I forgot how fragile netherrack is. Okay, I think I'm off. I'm off by one. Nope, I got it. Nice. Cool. Okay, so we're on the first floor of the netherrack. I see a single spawn. I see a spawner over there. Guys are calling single spawners. They are not single spawners here. Part of me is tempted to take off my cloud boots, but another part of me says I may need the feather falling. Okay, I gotta go in there fast and avoid the lava. Well, I don't have to avoid the lava. That's probably a good idea. I think what I have going for me is I wasn't able to get rid of all of the lava, and so as a result, there's quite a bit of light around here. So I think that might be stopping some of these dwarves from spawning. And it looks like, oh, interesting. Nope, okay, I was wrong. This is what they meant by spiral. So, okay, this is the beginning of the proper dungeon, because it's a staircase, incomplete in places, but it's a staircase that is moving downwards, spiraling in. Okay, now part of me wants to try and seal off these lava sources as I see them. I think that's probably a good idea, because it may come to a point where I am not in a position to move forward without doing so. Okay, not terribly useful. I sealed a couple of them, but the netherrack doesn't continue all the way, so I'm not really able to affected, although there are quite a few these incomplete areas. I don't know if that's a spawning thing or if it's just part of the design. Either way, this is by no means a safe area. Now I have a wall of lava to contend with, but I should be able to just go like this and make myself a path, I think. Whew. Trying my best to do very small movements. I don't see anything around here, but there might be something behind the lava. This is how... Whoa! Okay, that was close. Definitely glad I brought those fire resistance potions into a active volcano. Just want to check over here. See if I can seal off some of this lava flow. That one looks like over here. A little closer. Nope. Oh, there we go. I think this is a good time to reiterate. Never, ever accidentally, sorry, if at all possible, never accidentally unselect your backpack when you're checking it. So like if I'm doing this, right clicking on it, don't press your wheel or move the backpack, because that will cause the item to fall, and with all this lava around here, very easily just be destroyed along with all of its contents. Oh boy, we got some guys. A little bit of food first. After lunch, go to work. Oh, we got defenders. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. A little surprising that they're not immune to lava. Might be resistant, possibly. They're basically like reskinned goblins. Unfortunately, they don't have the same. Sorry. They're basically reskinned goblins, and basically, oh look at that. They are immune to fire. That they're swimming in it, but they are immune to it. It's interesting because in the old system, the old elemental systems, dwarves were actually earth elementals. So they're earth elementals, but they're immune to fire. So that's kind of, mystically speaking, fairly interesting. That's funny. These guys have pickaxes. Oh. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's to our deaths we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's off the platform we go, into the lava. That's where we swim and bathe when we feel like it, not always. Okay, I can't see, but if I had to guess, I'd say there's a spawner right in those shadows. Yep. I think there's a guy. No, it looks like they fell in the hole, or maybe they got killed. A little hard to tell. Let's go back to here. Did that guy drown in lava? Yes, I guess it's theoretically possible. Lava is a liquid, so if you're not affected by it, you could theoretically drown in it. By the way, any minerals I pick up along the way, totally fair game, because that's part of the value of a volcano dungeon, is that it is mineral rich. Heck, if it wasn't, then the dwarves wouldn't have shown up to delve too deeply and too greedily, as Tolkien said. Oh, there's some more of them. Having a little party. I see 2 spawners. We're at level 54. Let me just take a peek over the edge. Gah. Okay, 1, 2, throw, boy. Okay, so we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 more levels to go. Okay, let's pick up the pace here. Yeah, they have the same issue as the snow goblins. There are some of these guys who have shields but aren't actually defenders. Hmm. I don't think I'm getting any lag exactly, but I think these guys somehow are living a few seconds longer than they should. It's like their death sensor is a little bit wonky. Hello. Yeah, see? Hmm. Ah, well. Nobody's perfect. Oh, incidentally, for those of you who are interested and you want to try and find this mod and put it into your own game or mod pack possibly, it is no longer called Better Dungeons. As far as I can tell, the guy who made it, who now goes by the name Choco Latin or Choco Latin, not sure which pronunciation it is, he calls it Chocolate Quest. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as Better Dungeons. At the moment, I believe it is available on Minecraft Forge version 1.6.4. Personally, I'm waiting for it on 1.7.2 because that's another project I'm working on. I am in the process of putting together my own mod pack. I have no idea if I'm going to eventually make it into a public one. I think I would like to, but at the moment, I'm just playing around with it. Okay, second fire resistance potion. I'm gonna drop my boots off. I know I get more defense, but right now I'm more worried about falling into lava. These guys aren't too difficult. But I think if I had an I think if I had an enchanted bow, it'd be going a lot faster. But the one I have is unenchanted at the moment. Oh, I think that's an infernal over there. Ender Sapper Exhaust. I didn't hear him teleport, but he might have. Oh, whoa. Now I'm curious. These guys look like they have pickaxes, but I'm wondering if they actually can destroy block like pickaxes, or if they just do sword like damage. I'm hoping they don't, because that means they could accidentally knock out a block underneath me and do a lot more damage with the lava than they ever could with a pickaxe. Well, I gotta say, there are a lot more of them than 7. Ooh, hello. Okay, so even though those guys were far enough away from me, still aggro them when I hit that guy. Interesting. Whoa! Avoid the hooker. Avoid the hooker. You do not want to get caught out with one of those things this close to a lava pool. I'm actually having flashbacks of when I visited Italy with my class in high school. At one point, we were visiting the Amalfi Coast. Is somewhat close to Rome. The coastline is a series of small villages, and some of them are beautiful, all beautiful, but some of them are very, very old, been around there for centuries. And they're all on these cliffside villages. Oh no, I don't want to be in the corner. Nobody in the corner. I do not want to be in the corner. No, oh god. Okay, running now. Running up. Okay, I'm about to aggro a whole lot of guys. This is going to suck. Okay, so that was not as clockwork as I had liked, but it looks like they got confused enough that I'm able to do this. Yeah, I was afraid I was going to go down into the hole in the corner over there, and instead I knocked off the main part of the main edge. So anyway, long story short, but at the Amalfi Coast in Italy, a lot of the villages are on the side of cliffs, and they often have this one road that is extraordinarily small. Like definitely predates cars, and it was like it was made. They widened it in order to fit cars, and when I say cars, I mean European cars. So when I was there with my class in high school, it was like maybe 40 of us and 3-4 teachers. So we hired a bus. So our bus driver was taking these mountain roads at speeds that I wouldn't trust a bicycle. And I looked out my window, and it was a sheer drop into the ocean of at least 300 feet. And I was at one point terrified, and at the same point very relieved to learn that our bus driver was a fan of NASCAR. Because I'm thinking, on one hand, you kind of want the guy who's a fan of driving very fast, driving a bus on those roads. On the other hand, it's very scary because you're wondering at what point he's going to want to, live out his fantasy on the Amalfi Coast. But we survived. Scary, very scary experience, and it's kind of reminding me of right now. Even though I'm not a fan of NASCAR, I am a fan of Minecraft, and I am on a sheer drop into a lava pool. Let's pull these guys over. Oh, what was that? That sounded a lot like a... Oh, that's a grenadier, yeah. Hit me with a slowness potion. Okay, you go swim in the lava. There we go. If I had to guess, I would say that these dwarves don't have any armor on. I mean, they look like they're pretty much naked. That's probably why I'm doing so much damage to them. Oh, there he is. Remember that guy up there? Okay, so he's teleporting. He's not making normal sounds, but in this area, okay, he's below me. I'm looking at the portrait. He definitely went one floor below me, so I'm going to see him again. Don't really have to worry about him too much. Doesn't have regen or anything scary like that. This is a wide area. I'm curious how exactly this terrain is generated. I wonder if it's like they first create the stalagmites, and then the netherrack goes around it. Maybe. Okay, this is kind of wonky. Let me just seal that off. Oh, there's another tea party. Do dwarves drink tea? I know they drink ale. What is that song from the Fellowship of the Ring? Grab the glasses and smash the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. And no, I don't remember that from the movie. I remember that from the audiobook. I'm probably one of the few people... Well, yeah, I'm one of the few people in the world who has actually listened to the complete Lord of the Rings on audiobook format several times. Although I will say, one thing, my favorite thing about at least the first Lord of the Rings movie, I've only actually seen the first Hobbit movie. I'm thinking of the Hobbit movies. I've seen all of the Lord of the Rings movies. I went to the premiere of the first two Lord of the Rings movies. Not premiere, the opening night. Sorry, being in here for a while is kind of made me a little bit crazy. But one thing I liked about it a lot. Oh, sticky. Okay, switch to axe. Do not use your pickaxe. If you drop down into lava, you will be hurt more than them. Plus, a little known fact: axes do almost as much damage as swords. Oh, this guy's having a nap. My favorite thing about the first Hobbit movie? Far under hill the misty mountains bold, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. Because I'd heard that song. I'd read it in The Hobbit many years ago, and I never really connected with it as much when I actually heard it sung. Like I could kind of pick up the cadence, but when I heard it in the audiobook, it wasn't sung. It was just spoken. It'd be like, "Far under the misty mountains gold, or neath caverns deep and mountains old," something like that. We must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. So it's a totally different experience. Oh, I need to eat. Although I must say though, the audiobook that I listened to, at least is more than one, but the audiobook of the Fellowship of the Rings that I read, I kind of like the rendition of Bilbo Baggins' song. No, sorry, not Bilbo. Frodo Baggins' song in in the Fellowship a little bit better than the one in the movie, because he sings. There is an inn, a merry old inn, beneath an old grey hill, where they brew a beer so brown that one night the man in the moon came down to sit and drink his fill. And it goes something like, with the hated the little, the cat and the fiddle, and a din that would rake in the dead. Something like that. It has like 6 or 7 verses. Well, that's one thing I admire so much about Tolkien and about his world building abilities. But he was also not too bad a poet and songwriter. Come to think of it, when you think of the grand tradition of writers who can actually write poetry and songs, also, it's not a long list. Trying to think of any top of my head. I mean, I think Jack Kerouac he wrote poetry in addition to writing the great American novel On the Road. But I mean, the On the Road was an autobiography, well, semi-autobiography. And I remember I was watching a documentary on the Beats many years ago, and one person described Kerouac as traveling to New Jersey to con Allen Ginsberg into teaching him how to write poetry, which I think is a wonderful way of putting it, because yeah, he did basically con Ginsberg into teaching him how to write poetry. He didn't learn; he conned someone to learn into teaching him. Come on, you guys. Where's the dwarven spirit? Why is it that dwarves are always depicted as like being Scottish or Irish? Might be the beards. Oh, I guess. Oh, that was a ninja. Great. So I have at least one ninja dwarf. If I was in World of Warcraft, that would be a rogue dwarf, which, as most people know, are the second most annoying class combination in Warcraft. The most, of course, being the gnome rogues. Okay, so far so good. Just drank the 3rd fire resistance potion. And we get to take any fire damage. Uh-oh, did I just... Yep, I accidentally just pocketed my arrows. I think we're nearing the end, though, but there's a lot of dark area here. I mean, we're on netherrack. I'm just not sure what the... I mean, the spawning rules for netherrack are a little off. So I've used a stack and a half of arrows so far. I just spawned in a little bit more. So I think if I go past, what is it, 200, which is almost a little more than 3 stacks, then I will switch to melee only, because I think that's how much I would have carried in here. That'd be 1 full quiver. And I never really realized that that's a benefit of damage indicator, is that when you can't see something, you can at least see where the damage is. Sorry to mess with you on your lunch break. Whoa, hello. Okay, now, what is this? Okay, I didn't think this was part of... Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. Mark that. It's entirely possible that that's part of the volcano dungeon, and I just skipped ahead. Or it could be that's a another dungeon that's just connected somehow. I'm trying to hug the walls. See if I can find another sign of that stone brick wall we saw. Okay, that's unusual. Sorry, I just spawned in some more torches because I want to make sure I don't miss anything over here. Okay, so I think what we're experiencing is the void. So I'm gonna have to switch back to normal render distance to try and help a little bit. I'm not gonna go far. Yeah, okay, that's the void that we're looking at. Because we're pretty low down. We're low down, dirty, rotten, something. Can I get up here? Oh well. Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, see, if I were in their position, I would never come this way, because it puts them in a position to get thrown off the edge. And am I mistaken, or did they actually have swords? Oh, that's something interesting. Okay, I'm hearing a healer. Very loud healer. Hey guys. Take me to your healer. Oh, there he is. The one with the... Stuck a feather in his cap and called him Dwarven Healer. Dwarven Healer, keep it up. Dwarven Healer, dandy. Mind the lava and the netherrack, it's all around you. But if you should come against me, I will promptly shoot you, or I'll stab you with my sword, and then you will be in doo-doo. Sorry about that. Thank you, I'm here all week. Tip your waitresses. Whoa, that guy jumped... No, not actually. So, what's the difference between the dwarves that have the feathers in their caps and the regular ones? Because I think that was a regular dwarf that had the feather. Maybe they're female. What was it the way Gimli puts it? Most humans are under the impression that there are no dwarf women, but of course there are. But they differ so little from men. It's hard to tell. It's the beards. I think Terry Pratchett in his Discworld series talks about dwarven females quite pragmatically, actually, in terms of what goes on between two consenting adults in the privacy of their own bedroom is no one else's concern. Which I think is wonderful. On the other hand, you kind of want to know if you're talking to a male or a female dwarf. And they would say that's none of your business. And I would say, well, yes, but I'd still like to know. Okay, so I think I am on the bottom level of this. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, where did you guys come from? Whoa. One of them just chucked me, I think. That guy says a spearman, so that's probably the one. Okay. Of course, one time I don't have my. Oh wow! The one time I do not have the fire resistance potion on is when I get hit into fire. Hey, get off my nuts! Get off my nuts! Can barely see in here. You guys can see better than me, but don't forget we are very close to the void. So I guess this is where exactly they were when they delved too greedily. I'm curious how being this deep affects spawners. No, that was a different one. Got him. Okay, fortunately that guy wasn't too tough. I think there's still... Okay, I'm actually really low on health. Wither, blast off, poisonous, berserk. Okay, try and avoid that guy. It's a fast little bugger. I think I got him. Alright. So this looks like the edge of the bottom of this dungeon. And there's some brick over here. Now, if I were a dungeon maker... Oh, hello. Oh, I think this looks like a way over. Oh, hello. That's where they ended up. They both ended up here. Two infernal dwarves. Oh. I got lag. Not fair, not fair. Oh, there we go. That was about 30 seconds of lag. Okay, that guy has regen. That might be difficult. It was a glitch spawner. It was a pig spawner. Okay, I think that guy spawned into a wall. So he's attempting to die but not being able to. So I'm going to leave him where he is. I'm out of torches again. So I think that was 3 stacks of torches that I went through. So, having cleared out the netherrack portion of this dungeon, we will now proceed into the brick portion. And now into these... Oh. The stone brick portion. Okay, you know what happens whenever you see this many books in one place? Something is hidden. Yep, hello. Nice, that was a good chest. I'm tempted to take these books, but I just... Oh, hang on. No. I think that was a secret. I don't think they would have more than that. At least I guess not. Light some torches in here so we don't get anything spawning. And we have red carpet. So this and red carpet room into a second one. This could be the boss, and I'm actually not even sure what I'm going to encounter in here, really. I mean, I'm guessing it's a dwarf, but I'm not even sure what the dwarf boss would be. Oh, diamond armor. That's new. Oh, this guy's resistant. And there's more than one of them. My favorite joke of that kind comes from Terry Pratchett, where I'm getting some lag again. I don't think it's me. I'm pretty sure I'm getting decent FPS. I think it's because I'm this close to the void. These guys have axes, which is fortunate. They don't deal much damage as the swords, but still quite a bit of damage. Anyway, the joke goes, one cop talks to another cop, and they usually work in pairs. Usually have partners. And he says, "Why is there not more than why is there not more than one of you?" And he goes, "I don't know. That's my parents." Yeah, I think it loses something in translation from British to American English. Huh, okay, so what is... we definitely have some block glitching here. It looks normal. I think those are half slabs. So I think this... Oh, hey there. Barricade much? I think this is valid. Ore berries. These are copper, right? Iron. Nice. Seems appropriate to find iron in a dwarf base. Let's check this one here first. 2, 3. This little corridor. Oh, hello. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You two want to be alone in there. Sorry about that. Yeah, this delay they have in not dying is getting annoying because I tend to target them when I see they're there, and if they're there and not actually there, then they're not really there. Oh, cool. Good chest. So that's the side entrance. I came this way. So what is this? The only thing I can think of is it's something underneath this. Let me just check this thing here. No? What is this? It may supposed to be like a pillars under construction. So they're planning to build towers there, but they haven't yet. Yeah, that's basalt from Artifice. So, yeah, weird. Nice little side room. I have torches again? Okay, this is my 4th stack of torches. So, at this point, if I honestly, I probably would have only brought 2 stacks with me. So I'm not sure what to do once I hit the 4 stack point. I think I can kind of assume that I must have headed back to base and get more. I mean, there has been a bit of coal in this area, so it's possible I would have been able to make some torches. I've gotten a couple of sticks, various places. This way. And again, I try and light up both staircases simply because it's easier to assume that there's nothing behind you if it's lit up. Oh, I think I see a guy. Oh, no, that wasn't a guy. Oh, that was empty. Okay, got a red carpet room over there. Hello. Chainmail. Sorry, yeah, I know you're admiring artwork. I normally don't like to mess with people admiring artwork. It's a perfectly... Whoa! Okay. Getting some attention from the peanut gallery. Got him. Take out the archer. Nice shooting up there, buddy. Yep, jumping around like a jumping bean. I don't want to go in there in case there's the boss in there. 2, 3, 4. Oh, interesting. Must be preparing to shoot me while he was walking. I didn't know they worked that way. So I totally misjudged that. I thought that this was an office area. when it's actually like a second level observation platform. We've gone very far into this thing. No. The shadows are starting to play tricks with me. I've been in here for quite some time. Is there? Spawner. Got it. Just in time. And this one looks clear. Yeah, it's the same architecture we see in some of the other better dungeons. And here, whoa! Where did you come? Okay, they came from the other room. Okay, not good. I'm trying to position myself so that they have a chance of shooting their friends. Not gonna be very likely, but possible. And they have iron armor, so they're stronger than the others. And I need to eat because I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Get off the pole. As the enraged father said to the stripper. I think this is the way through. Oh, hello. That's where they came from. Smart. Put a spawner in here, they'll get a pathfinding way into the other room. Oh, not again. Okay, so I think from last time I learned that this is the right button. Let's try it. Cool. Oh, I died? I think I took a wrong turn. No, I took a right turn. So I turned left there instead of going this way. Oh, okay, that's what this is. This is what I found before. So this was actually a huge shortcut. If I had taken this way in, I would have gone pretty close to where the last boss is. At least as far as I can. Oh, I did it again. Okay, go here. Turn right at the netherrack. Head up. Okay, so we have another library. Okay, I just finished up pretty much my 4th stack of torches, so this place is freaking massive. We have to be almost done. I can't believe this thing is this huge. I'm trying to figure out if the time it would have taken me to dig out all of the minerals on the top of the volcano is less or more time than it taking me to clear out this interior of the volcano. And I'm thinking it would have been faster to get the minerals out than this. So there's no way I'm going to show you all of this stuff because this place goes on, I'm not going to say forever, but a long friggin' way. At this point, I think I'm just going to keep proceeding, and I'm keep recording, but I think I'm only going to show when anything interesting happens, is this is a long crawl. And I know those of you who stuck with me in these particular lessons, got to have at least some appreciation of dungeon crawls, but I'm not going to subject you to this kind of repetition. So, be back in a sec. Okay, that was a little weird. As soon as I pass through that plate, oh, there's a spawner. As soon as I pass through that plate, it looks like a piston shoved the wall aside for me. That's unusual. I don't think I've seen that yet. So this may actually be the last room. I'm seeing books, and books usually mean boss room. And I'm seeing lightning, so this actually might be a necromancer. This, exterminator prototype? Oh boy, oh boy. This could be bad. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I just slept up in that bed over there. So in case I get killed by this freaking, is that an iron golem? Which is apparently immune to arrows. Okay, so I can hit it with my sword. I remember correctly, this guy drops a pretty rare weapon. Don't remember what it's called. Looks like he's doing a short range AOE. If I remember correctly, I think this is actually a 2-stage fight. Whoa. Try to drop some torches down. I can see the arena a little better. I move like a butterfly. I sting like a bee. Ain't no way that you can beat me. Well, I'm glad this guy's doesn't have regen. 666, the mark of the beast. It's hard to tell what his. Oh, he's lagging too. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what his hitbox is. This guy's like a super Iron Golem prototype. Iron Golem mixed with magic. Yep, half health. Eating some pork chops. I'm so fast that before I go to bed at night, I turn off the light switch and I'm in bed before the lights go out. I mean, I'm basically trying to avoid his AOE, but oh, it's not even doing that much damage. I mean, he hits me with it. Oh, that was a bit of damage there. Okay, almost got this guy, 10%. Oh, aw, that was nice of him. He gave me a boost. Guess what? I'm gonna kill you and you can't even touch me. You can't touch me, nanny nanny poo poo. Bye bye. What did he drop? The Fire Spear and Cloak of Distortion. Not too shabby. So, with great deal of time and effort expended, we have defeated the Better Dungeons Volcano dungeon. Yay! Okay, give me a minute and I'll give you guys a loot recap. Be right back. And so, we have a little bit of armor here. I got some diamond, some chain, not too shabby. And we have gold, a little bit of coal. In all, we got just about 2 double chests worth of loot. We got some more metals. We got some diamonds and some emeralds. There were quite a few emeralds I didn't get, but I got quite a few from going up into the I guess you call it the netherrack portion of the volcano. There probably were some more, but again, that was because we were in an extreme hills biome. It wouldn't necessarily generate that way from a Better Dungeons volcano. We got some redstone. We got some leather. We got string, 2 music discs. We got 5 Eye of Ender. We got quite a bit of food here. We got 2 stacks of lawn. Not bad. We got a fair amount of orberry bushes. These were most of these I believe I picked up around the area. I think one of them may have been in a chest. I'm not sure about that, but it might have been. We got some scythes. We got an iron bow. We got the Cloak of Distortion. Very, very cool. This is from Xeno's Reliquary. It's a great way to travel around using ender pearls. We also got the revolver. I like the one from Bear Dungeons. It's sort of the poor man's hunter's handgun. And we got the fire spear. Now this I'm pretty sure is what drops off of that guy. So you hold it and you charge. And I think you have to have an enemy next to you, but it should set them on fire. It's not a bad weapon, but again, it's not as good as a fully enchanted diamond sword, diamond giant sword. So in here we got quite a bit more armor. We got diamond, we got gold, we got chain, iron, all kinds. 2 gold blocks. We got some iron. That was from what I got up in the volcano. Got 1.5 stacks of coal. Various metals. 18 diamonds. 30 emeralds plus the other ones in the other chest. Not bad at all. We got a couple of books. Again, the ones around here. There's tons of books. I didn't pick up all of them. You're more than welcome to if you want to trade them in villages. Be my guest. Got a lot of food. We got another music disc. We got some manulin. Very useful. Got some essences, including some magic essence. That's handy when you first want to make spears, staves and stuff. We got an enchanted diamond dagger from Better Dungeons. We got a dark staff. It's not bad, and a hook shoot. All in all, not too shabby. We did use almost 4 stacks of torches. That's a massive amount. So I think realistically, I would have gone back. I would not have been able to do this in one trip if I wasn't spawning in torches. I mean, I did get a fair amount of coal, that's true, but I only got a little bit of sticks, and I didn't get any real wood. There was a couple of planks I saw, so I might be able to get some from there, but not really. So this would have had to been at least a 2-trip dungeon. In terms of armor, my gear took a beating. This is just from use. I don't think I came up against anything with rust, really. My diamond giant sword is down to about a little less than half durability. My diamond armor, again, about maybe 20% durability, and including the diamond boots. It took a heck of a beating. But that's what happens, and that's why you go in with diamond armor instead of your Hexxit armor. So I would say that this is certainly a mid to mid high dungeon. Not the most difficult, but definitely doable, and not a bad payoff in the end. So this has been Kankadea for Hexxit Education, and class dismissed.